Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And so off the tip, it'll be the Bulls. Over to the wing. Three-pointer, Buzelis drains the triple. Both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Vucevic slams it in.
Rolling with purpose off the pick. Vooch, impressive basketball IQ, is really featured in screen and rolls. With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Now here's Vucevic. And he gets the bucket
At scoring inside.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. And we spoke about how he plans to deal with the three-point king, Stephen Curry. He said the biggest challenge, honestly, it's not the shooting, it's the playmaking. Steph isn't a...
Well, Stan, you coached against some really tough players in your day. Where does Jimmy Butler stand right now? What makes him Jimmy Butler?
Well, I think, Brian, he's just teams have been very good offensively, and his versatility is a big reason for that.
Middle. Out to the right wing. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. The Warriors leading. And here's Curry for three. And he buries his first ball outside. Pass to Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And the shot goes. Picked by Vucevic. Tries again. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Ooh, at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Chicago trailing here. Vucevic gets the bucket. Drives to the hoop. And they pick up 2. There's 37 seconds left in the first. White for 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Pop and pop.
Healed from outside. Offensive rebound. Knocked loose. Stolen by Ball. Here's White. Back to Giddey. Six to shoot. Oh, there's the alley.
There is no doubt what's going to bury that one.
Pass to Smith. Outside Giddey. Spins. Converts after the nice spin. And here's Curry. Here's the break. Here's Ball. Rebounded by Hield. Outside Curry. Pass to Hield. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Left side wing. Back to Ball. Outside Giddey. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
But I think what my family had the hardest time with was how consumed I was as a coach during the season. So even when I was home, all I was doing was thinking about basketball.
And how many losses have you endured as a broadcaster, Coach?
0. Undefeated, Brian, undefeated.
All right, let's check in with Allie. And that one falls for Curry. You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated...
Outside Hield. Outside Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry. Giddey with it. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Buzelis. To the paint. 5 on the clock. Giddey with it. Now guarded by Curry. Up high and down.
Creases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Back to Green. Green gets up and powers it down. Pass to Smith. Now here's White. Goes up at the stripe. And again, it's Chicago.
Yes, naturally to him.
Now Curry. Give him 8. Basket counts. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
He really hooked.
Seconds left in the second quarter. Ball looks over the floor. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
A terrific position defender. Draymond can also challenge shots and protect.
Out is always a good idea. You can usually get your teammate a clean look.
And it's Butler with adjustments were discussed during halftime. And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre.
Inside, deflects the pass. Pass to Vucevic. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. McCole, that is Stan Van Gundy. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Back to Giddey. Takes the 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5.
Read right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Curry. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far. A shot from the mid-range. Rebounded by Hield. Warriors trail by 14. And here's Curry for 3. It's good. Curry.
I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Here's White. Oh, Green with a block. Here's Hield. Outside Curry. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
There's the 3. Offensive board. Perfect timing from Butler.
He wasn't going to quit on that possession.
Pass to Ball. It's good. He's got
Selfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's Hield. Outside for Butler. Second chance effort. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will. Chicago leading by 8. Outside Giddey. Nails it. He's now 6.
And he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Pass to Curry. To the middle. Here's Jackson Davis. And down it goes.
All eyes on Steph when he has the ball. His teammates find openings, and he finds them.
To the left wing. Three-pointer, Buzelis. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
It's just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They're leading by 8. Driving inside. Misses from close range. Here's Jackson Davis. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Woo-hoo, just
Ball outside. Pass to White. 4-3. The rebound by Post. Warriors trail by 6. Here's Podziemski. That drops, and it comes
getting hot at the perfect time.
Well, you love their execution to get back in it. This game's very much in reach for them.
Vucevic. Here's Curry. Cash. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Outside Giddey.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Curry with it. And it's Giddey picking him up. And here's Butler outside. Off target from downtown. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, you always want to pass the ball up court on the break. Normally leads to easy points, and we all know those are hard to come by.
This one belongs to Chicago. This one was in the